Hi everyone. Okay, welcome back. So we're going to keep in with the Halloween theme today, and we're going to talk about werewolves. All right, don't click off. Let's just talk about werewolves. All right. So, where do you think the story of werewolves began? Like, how did this come to be? So, the story of werewolves have been around since there have been written languages. That's a long time ago. They're even in cave drawings, cave paintings. The Romans, the Greeks, the Asians, and the Europeans, almost every culture has some kind of story of a shapeshifter or werewolf. There's hieroglyphs that even depict man and half man and half beast. So it's been around for centuries. So I just wonder, where did this story actually start from? I mean, do you think that somebody just made up a story to scare children? Do you think that this story was actually real at some point? Do you think that people didn't understand what they were seeing back then, so this is what they said because they didn't understand? So these stories have been around forever. And they date back forever. And some of these stories have been passed down from generation to generation. So it just makes me wonder, where did they start from? I don't know. So a werewolf is also called a lichen, or a lycanthrope. Or a lycanthrope. Not quite sure how to say it. If there's werewolves out there, please don't, So the story of how that word came to be is this. The god Jupiter came down to Earth because the king, Lycaon, was cruel. And he was very savage and just horrible. Now, is there a king Lycaon? I don't know. This is just the legend. You can look this up if you want. I don't know. Okay. So anyways, the god turned him into a wolf because he felt that the wolf was wild and savage, and he felt that that's what the king deserved to be. So, of course, with the king's name being Lycaon, that's how the word lichen came to be. Is it legend, fact, fiction, lie, true? I don't know. We'll see. But I do know what is true. In the 16th century, 30,000+ people were accused and killed, usually burning of the stake, of being a werewolf. So, to me, that's a lot of people. Now, a lot of these people, I'm sure, was tortured into a confession because, let's face it, back in the day, that's what they did. So, they were probably tortured into a confession. If you listen, if somebody tortures me enough, I'm going to say whatever they want. But, so that was around the same time that the witches were being tried and hung or burnt. So there was a lot going on that time, and werewolves played a big role in that time period. Now, of course, this went over a course of years, but still, that's something to accuse someone of being. So where did they get the story at? I mean, like I said, I understand that the story has been passed down from generation to generation. But, I mean, there's stories of, let's face it, Little Red Riding Hood, the Three Little Pigs, Peter and the Wolf. Those are just a couple right off the top of my head. So those stories have been passed down from generation to generation. So it had to start somewhere. So the first couple films of werewolves, the first one was in 1935, and that was The Werewolf in London. And that was one of the biggest Hollywood-made film. And the second one was in 1941, and that was The Wolfman. So, clean back even then, which I guess wasn't as far back as the first written language, but the first Hollywood movies was even produced way back in the day. Whenever you could produce a movie, I guess when they first started doing that. I don't know, but that's when they were made. So, in The Werewolf of London, if you watch the movie, The wolf was never shown changing shape. You can watch the whole movie, you won't find it. And the concept of a silver bullet and all that stuff was Hollywood. So where that story came from, I don't know. I guess it was just made up in the writer, producer, creator's imagination. But yeah, these stories have been going on for ever. Since the first written language, first cave paintings, everything. So I'm going to put a poll up. Right there. Let's go there. Right there. When the little icon comes up, all you have to do is just click on it, and it'll take you to the poll. So let's see. If you think that werewolves exist or did exist, it's just going to be a simple yes or no. Because the story had to start somewhere. There's always some kind of truth to a lie or a legend. It has to be something, I would think. So go ahead and leave me your comments down in the comment section, because I would really like to know what you think about this. And go ahead and vote on our poll. Also go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate that. Go ahead and share it with your friends and hit the notification bell. Ding. Also, you can follow me on social media. I have Twitter and I have Instagram, and it's PJ's Closet 101. If you go ahead up to the banner, you will see two little icons. All you have to do is click on those, and it'll take you directly to my pages. So I guess with all that being said, let me know down in the comment section what you think of legends and werewolves and all that. Do you know werewolf? So let me know all that, and don't forget to vote in our poll. So I guess with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed your little history lesson. And yeah, I just hope you enjoyed the video. So I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.